can a band release too much music, and then if most of that music is bad, what's it mean for the legacy? This is what I'm going to use to explain that.
Okay.
I think, hot take, I think Weezer is a bad band.
Ooh,
Because
okay.
I think Weezer puts out so much fucking music, and the first thing that anybody will tell you is like, yeah, but the fucking Blue album or Pinkerton, which is their first 2 albums, right? Okay.
Really good.
They put out fucking 12 albums, and most of those, I think most Weezer fans would agree, are mediocre at
best. A lot
best.
of it's bad, yeah.
So who cares if 2 of their albums, even if you want to concede the fact, which like I'm not a big enough Weezer fan, I do like the Blue album, I do like Pinkerton, and I do like a few Weezer songs here and there.
Yeah.
I don't like actively hate Weezer, but it's just a thought I've been having. I think they're a good example. If you fucking get 2 out of 12 on a spelling test, you failed the spelling test. It doesn't matter how good you spelled those 2 words.
100%.
So that was my good example, I think, of this whole point of like, I think Weezer does too much and it's too whatever. Like every time a new fucking Weezer song comes out, like that Hero one, have you guys heard that song?
The Van Halen one?
It's
No.
Everybody needs a hero.
That's the one after that.
But I'm not everybody else. I walk
But
alone.
just to point
Is
out,
that a cover?
That's
album,
Weezer?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
that album's called Van Weezer.
Right.
Yeah, I hate that.
Because they put
I
another
fucking
song out.
I hate the Van Halen song a lot.
Okay, they put that song and the first like new Green Day single that came out. Those came out on the same day last year.
Fucking awful.
FM 96 played. I'm not even exaggerating. They played both of those songs at a 1:30 in the afternoon because I remember them being like, "These are fucking new Weezer and a new Green Day song." And when I was done work at like 5:30, I fucking swear to God, they played both of those songs 6 times between 1:30 and like I guess 5:30 by the time I like got home
Yeah,
to work.
man.
But they
I was
probably
like,
have,
this is wild. Every time I
Yeah.
got in the car, one of them was on. I was like, in that short amount of time, you guys are playing these songs.
That's
this
stupid.
is fucked.
Yeah,
So
that's
bad.
really stupid.
So bad.
Well, I'll let
You
you.
wanna-
I'll let you
okay,
take it
okay.
because I think you are a genuine Weezer fan.
Not like fully, like as a kid, like the odd song I was like super into.
Yeah.
Mm.
I went through a Weezer phase, by the way.
Yeah.
The Red album came out when I just started watching Much Music.
Okay,
So
yeah,
I
'cause that was,
bought
like,
that
09,
album.
right?
Yeah, I like Pork and Beans and,
Yeah.
and Troublemaker and
Yes.
shit, and I fuck with that whole album.
Yeah, that's not a bad album.
And then later I listened to the Blue album, and Pinkerton I actually only just found like 2 years ago.
Oh,
Right.
really?
Yeah, it was because who the fuck told me about it? Jared, I think, said like, yeah, the Dirty Nil started their band based. They were like, we want to start a whole band that sounds like this album.
Right.
And it's very accurate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if you listen to the Pinkerton with the Nil in mind, it's like, yeah, this is
Right.
this is the Nil for sure. But like, I mean, I wouldn't call myself a Weezer fan though.
Right.
But I mean, like, yeah, they've got good songs, but a lot of their songs are shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'll start by saying like I never listened to. I did listen to full albums, but not as much as I do now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So like the Blue album and Pinkerton, definitely in the last few years. But like Weezer hit their like sellout point pretty early, like
Right.
with Make Believe, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like Beverly Hills and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And like good songs did come after that, like Hash Pipe and
Yeah,
the Red album.
Troublemaker and Pork and Beans. Yeah.
But then they hit like the Ratitude phase,
Gratitude
yeah.
was so bad.
which had like that one single, which I was like, all right, this is okay. But also what people don't know is fucking Hurley. Like they
Yeah,
released
yeah.
2 other albums at the same time. There was like 3 albums within a 2-year span,
Really?
and nobody fucking knew about it.
Yeah, it's too much music.
Now
Way too
with
much.
the newer albums, it's kind of like they attracted a new fan base, like they reinvented themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Because my sister, like, she had a song off like Pacific Daydream.
Oh,
I'm like,
really?
what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Mexican Fender?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, fuck,
no.
that's funny.
no.
Yeah, I actually remember when the White album came out. I actually remember liking it. I haven't listened
There
to it in a
was-
while.
The
but
single was pretty good.
Yeah.
What was on the White album?
Thank
I don't
God
know.
for Girls was the big one.
Yes.
Okay.
But I remember listening to it when it came, and I think that was actually around the time I was listening to Weezer, and I was like, "This album's not bad."
Okay.
But-
I don't think I've listened to that at all.
But then but it was the same thing where I was like, "Okay, yeah, this album's not bad," and like, "Okay, there's lots to listen to," and then it immediately was like they put like the End of the World album. I think that's what it's called,
Oh,
something
yeah.
like
That one has some decent
that. Or
tracks,
everything.
too.
I don't remember what it's called, but it was like, and again, it's just like this is way. You guys are dropping albums way too
yeah,
fast,
just stuff.
like
Yeah.
so frequently.
You're old.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know. I just always wonder like, what does that do for your legacy as a band if you
Yeah.
have like an overwhelming amount of just like mediocrity in your
Of filler.
discography?
I'd say it's terrible for your
Yeah.
fucking legacy.